Hey everybody, this is Heather Grant. I'm excited to be with you today and to teach you a little bit about the Loyalty Rewards program and how you can get people onto that program. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about was I noticed just about a week ago, I was on my back office and I noticed that one of the gals that's brand new on my team, she's been building just a couple of months, I noticed that every single person that she had enrolled was on the Loyalty Rewards program and that they had those orders set up for the next month. And I was completely shocked. I just thought those were such impressive odds. I know that that's not my record. I don't certainly have every single person on that. And so I was impressed. And so I reached out to her and asked if she would share a little bit about what she has done to get those people on Loyalty Rewards program and the scripting that she's used. And so her name is Brittany Hamilton. I just wanted to thank her. Much of what I'm going to share today comes from her, and I just wanted to thank her for being willing to share that with us. So the first thing that I wanted to touch bases with is why it's so important that we get people on the Loyalty Rewards program. So when you enroll someone that is not on an LRP, you need to recognize that that is hauling buckets. So if you enroll someone and you sell them some oils, you get paid for that. You've hauled the bucket, you've collected that paycheck. But when you enroll someone on that Loyalty Rewards program, you are truly building that pipeline because they're going to continue to order every single month, and you're going to continue to get paid from that every single month. And especially as you are building a business, this is especially important to remember and to think about. Let's say that you work really, really hard and you build all the way to elite in 1 month. And you have all of these amazing enrollments and you've built up 3,000 in volume. If you have not enrolled those people on a Loyalty Rewards program, then the very next month you start back out at zero and you are then trying to recreate that volume from zero. If, however, you have done it smart and you have helped to enroll those people on the Loyalty Rewards program, then that 3,000 in volume is not volume you're going to have to create again by yourself. That volume, a lot of it will already be there each month. And so then you can move forward as you're trying to push for Premier or Silver and those other ranks. So just recognizing that as you're building a business, you want to make sure that you're getting people on Loyalty Rewards, helping them to get the best deal for their oils, right? We want to help those people that we're teaching to get their oils at the cheapest price, to get their shipping reimbursed, and then to be able to earn those oils and products for free. So that's extremely important, both from a business standpoint and as you're helping people to really, truly help them to be able to get those oils in their home every single month. So the first thing that you're going to want to do as you're teaching a class, and you're going to explain the wholesale account and the different kit options, and then this is the scripting that you're going to use. doTERRA offers this amazing program called LRP, or Loyalty Rewards Program. With this program, you can get oils and products for free and your shipping reimbursed. When we enroll you tonight, we will schedule your membership overview, and I'm actually going to sit down with you and help you set this program up. So that's the exact scripting that I use now as I teach classes. That is the only thing that I talk about as I'm teaching the class. That is the only time that I mention the Loyalty Rewards order or the Loyalty Rewards program. For me personally, it seems like that night, that person usually is overwhelmed. As you're explaining the wholesale account and enrollment and kit options and all of those things, that person has a lot on their mind. And so it seems like a lot for you to try to explain the Loyalty Rewards program to them that very night and all of the ins and the outs of it. They're not going to remember it, right? And so helping them to know and to recognize that there is a way you can get products for free, but that you're going to do that when you actually sit down with them at that membership overview. So this is a scripting that we use, we found successful, and then at the actual time that you sit down with them is when you're going to go over that Loyalty Rewards program. Okay, so that's what you say at the class, and then when you actually sit down with them at your membership overview, there's a couple things you're going to do. So the first thing is you're actually going to go through that membership overview pamphlet with them, right? So the very first page talks just very briefly about Loyalty Rewards, and I am going to just very much, as I'm talking about that, skim through it, and I'm going to explain to them, hey, there is a Loyalty Rewards program that I want to show you and talk to you about, and when I get through going through this pamphlet with you, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm just going to very briefly let them know that that's coming up, and then I'm going to proceed to go through that membership overview with them. I'm going to talk about specific health concerns that they have and help them learn how to look up those health concerns. I'm going to talk to them about all of the things in that pamphlet, right? Their daily nutrition, diet and exercise goals that they have, mood management, all of the amazing doTERRA products, the 30-day cleanse, all of those things, right? I'm going to talk to them about that. When I've completed that part of the membership overview, I actually am going to get online with them and show them the 2-minute LRP video clip that doTERRA has created. So this video clip is not part of the class in the box videos. You have to find it separate. There's a couple places that it's located, but where I go is doTERRA University. So if you go to www.doterrauniversity.com, you'll see a living, sharing, and building section. And if you click on the living section under doTERRA membership, you're going to find that little 2-minute LRP video clip that is going to explain in very easy, simplified terms that loyalty rewards program. And you're going to let doTERRA and the experts in the video teach about that loyalty rewards program so that you don't have to worry about all the complicated wording and if you're saying something right or wrong. So once you've showed them that video, you can actually just set it up to show as you're, like on a laptop or an iPad or a computer or whatever you're using. When they're done watching that clip, this is some of the scripting that I use. So the wording that you want to use is, the LRP program is amazing because it gives you the opportunity to try a new oil or product every single month. And I think that that wording is so key because, who is not going to be excited about trying a new oil every single month or a new doTERRA product every single month? So I love the wording of that. Make sure that you word it that way, that you tell someone, this program's amazing. It's going to give you a chance to try a new oil every single month. What is not to love about that? So then you can explain to them that they can try one new oil or several new oils or products each month, depending on their budget. And I think this is important because a lot of the people that, we teach, they are on a budget and they might be a little bit worried about that. And so, when you can explain to them that, if they have a great month and they've got some birthday money or some Christmas money, that they can get several new products or several new oils to try that month. Or if they have a tough month where, they're a little bit tight on cash, then that might be a month where they can just order, one thing like a lemon or a wild orange. So just explaining to people that this is an opportunity for them to try a new oil and to gain a new oil and new product to their collection every single month, I think is really key about helping them to see how wonderful this program is. So a couple other things that you want to emphasize. The first is that the minimum purchase is only 1 PV. So the reason that you're going to want to do this is because I found a lot of the hangups that people have with the loyalty rewards program, a lot of the concerns that they bring up is that they're worried that they're going to have to place a certain amount of or spend a certain amount of money each month, right? They might be worried that they have to spend $100 or $50 every single month, and that might be something that would be, a financial hardship for them. So just emphasizing that their minimum purchase is only 1 PV. The other thing that I think is important to emphasize is that they can cancel anytime. Now, the reason that I bring this up is not because I hope that they cancel right away, but because I think that we live in such a world where people are worried that they're going to get stuck in contracts and things like that that they can't get out of, right? They're used to a cell phone contract where if you cancel, you get charged all of this money, or a TV contract or satellite contract, right? So they're used to contracts that they can't get out of. And so when you explain to them that they can cancel anytime, then that really just helps to set their mind at ease. The other thing that I think is important to emphasize is that it's free to participate in this program, right? It doesn't cost them anything additionally. There's not an extra membership fee, that once they're a member, they can participate in this program and that it's free. One of the other words that I love, or wordings that I love, is, to tell somebody, don't worry because I'm going to walk you through everything step by step, right? So if they're feeling overwhelmed or they're feeling stressed, you're helping them to know, hey, like, I'm right here with you. I'm going to show you exactly step by step how to do this. The very next step is to actually get on their back office with them and set up that LRP together, right? So you're actually going to help them log on, either with an iPad or a laptop or their computer. You're going to show them how to set that loyalty rewards order up, how to set the date, how to add things to their cart. You're actually going to walk them through it and do it with them, right? So you're walking them through step by step, setting up that loyalty rewards order, that very first order to go through together, and you're going to do it with them. A couple of the things that I wanted to mention. If you have contacts that are far away, you're going to do the exact same thing, you just might do it over the phone, right? So if I have somebody who, lives several states away, I can actually do that membership overview with them over the phone. That's something where I'm going to send them, you know, the membership pamphlet ahead of time, or I'm going to send them a link, and then I'm actually just going to walk them through everything on that. You know, with their computer, having them log on just while we're on the phone talking back and forth. They can still watch that video when you're on the phone with them. You can actually still help them to log on to their back office and set that order up. It's just going to be, you know, through the phone. You can also use Skype or Google Hangout type of a thing, but you're doing the exact same thing. You're just doing it maybe over the phone or through Skype. And then the last thing I wanted to touch on is make sure that you end by just letting them know that they can reach out to you if they have any questions, right? So that if they get stumped the next month when they get on their back office, or if they can't remember how to do something, that you're going to be there, that you're just a text or a phone call away. And then also letting them know that when they're ready to redeem those points for free products, that if they need any help, that they can contact you. I think that is super key to letting them know that you're going to be there for them long term. The last thing that I wanted to touch on is just a slide. This came from the doTERRA convention in 2014, and then also in leadership of 2015, they reemphasized this. You know, feeding a man to fish would be, you know, maybe enrolling them and getting them the oils, but teaching a man to fish for themselves is really about the wholesale program. It's really about the LRP program and helping them to get those oils in their home every single month. And it's kind of interesting because what I found is as you teach people how to order these oils for themselves, how to set that up so that they come every single month, that eventually, in a lot of cases, leads to them wondering how they can maybe sell those fish. And so it's just interesting how that works, that as those people experience the oils, as they try the oils, as they have experiences with them and they change their life, that then they are more willing to share with other people. So that's something that I hope that you remember, that you are really empowering people to be able to get those oils in their home for the best price month after month, and continue to bless their lives and the lives of those around them. So everybody, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through email at heathergrantwellness@gmail.com, or you can reach out through the Essential Wellness Pros Facebook group, or to the person that sent you this clip. Everybody have a great day.